I know that the dominators are actually Babarsin. The Zenaya shippers. See how your face is smiling because of okay. But before we go into that, just stick and watch to the end of this video. I'm going to be bringing you guys all the gist, see said on the recent interview, young papi, Snayee, content creating, just everything. But before then, there was this banter on the timeline. Okay, I had wanted to bring this gist before I this video surfaced, and I decided to see it. Okay, I can't believe it was actually a 32-minute video, and I watched it to the end. So make sure you watch mine to the end, because like I watched even this vlog yesterday was about 40 something. I watched the end. So make sure you guys also support us that watch to bring it to you guys to come and digest. Okay. Yeah, this is spicy updates with Lovely on. Don't forget to like this video and be subscribed to my YouTube channel. So before I go into the details of this very beautiful and refreshing section they had with Ole, let me bring you guys this thing about Zenaye. You guys, the Snayee has been a thing. The Snayee shift pass gifted them, but I think some persons are still having issues with that. The reason, I don't know why they are still having issues. And at the end of the day, is the female they tend to drag and not even the male. That is one thing that I've come to understand. And somebody still said it. Yeah, somebody said Z doesn't deserve this drag you're all doing because of this sheep. We all watched how she moved to Papi because Snayee had a girlfriend. Yeah, I keep saying it here. For her to claim him publicly post show should tell you something. She's not a bad person, and you all know that. Leave her alone. Okay, this was what somebody said, because some persons came and they were, bashing Z, calling her a snatcher, saying she's shame and less. I don't want to put it out here because of some violations. Saying why would she go after Snayee, knowing that Snayee had Zanti. Well, Snayee had Zanti. Okay, I remember in one of these live before she left Brazil, she mentioned it where people were just asking her who is coming to pick your man and all that. But Snayee doesn't want to reveal anything about Zanti. Sources had it allegedly that they are no longer together. We don't know. In one of his interviews with I can't remember the name of the man. I think I have it here. If I remember, I can put the link in the description so you watch the video. If I remember, he said that he has found out that people actually come for their loved ones, so it's not good putting their loved one in the public. So it's really confusing here, but the friendship existing between these two is something people are loving, is something people are enjoying. Okay, so if the shippers decide to like gift, if the shippers decide to like do something, I don't think people should have issues with that. So they've been bashing her on the timeline, saying all sorts of things, calling her all sorts of names, and at the end of the day, she decided to reply. I think somebody said something, so she decided to reply the person by saying that she misses Snayee so much. It's not just one person that she replied with that particular thing. I think I've seen it under two posts or so that she replied. When they troll her, say all sorts of things, she will just say, miss him so much. Look at what this person said. No one is crying over Snayee's reply. One thing about people, they always have energy for the girls. So this person was like, Snayee replied Z, okay, after Z made that particular post, but nobody came for Snayee. Why are they coming for Z? This person said, you are just the foolish, oh god, you are just a fool and leash boyfriend snatcher. You knew that Snayee was with Zanti, and you still went ahead to do this. You will soon be dumped, just as you snatched him. No, the thing was really somehow. Okay, you knew young papi did this to you for weeks. You gave him this. She came out to snatch Zanti's man. Shame. Okay, so Z just said, okay, after the whole thing, this person, was just bashing Z and saying all sorts of things, that she's going to be dumb just the same way that she snatched the person. Well, before I go to what Z replied, you guys, I keep saying it that Z till moved to young papi, because in fact she has revealed it in the interview that young papi understood that. So Z said, I'll miss him so much. And Sinai replied, so much Kesena. And Z replied with a loving emoji. And some persons were like, what? Some dominators, some shippers started replying under that particular post. Okay. So now they didn't have issue with Sinai's reply that he said, oh, Kesena, like you guys, the so much Kesena, like I miss you so much too, or I miss you much so much, so much, me too, like something like that. Okay, and they decided to go after this, or calling her, she snatched this person. This person went as far as saying that she should leave the kids alone. She's 27, Sinaya is 24, Zanti is 22. She should leave them alone. And I'm like, So that brings me to the interview. Okay, that brings me to this interview, because I'm really so happy that she had this section, because I don't know why people won't let her be. Okay, I don't just know why you guys won't let her live her life. Like, I really enjoyed the interview. From she said she's not a troublesome person, and she's not someone that normally comes at people or after people. So when you keep doing weird things to her, that she's very unbothered. That was the word she used. She's very unbothered. She's very unproblematic. Maybe once in a while, she may just come on timeline to do, like, just like she did yesterday. Oh, miss him so much. Asina, you understand? So that was an intentional thing. She did it because, like, the whole thing is too much. So let me just lit let me just lit the match box. Let me just put a little thing out there, so that at least you guys who you want to banter, right? You have something to do. You have much banter. Okay, so on that interview, this young lady asked her about young papi, and she said, the house, they are in a confined space. Young papi understood her just like she still understood young papi. So it was easier for both of them to gravitate towards each other. And that house, young papi was like, oh, you understand me, I understand you. So they were always like together. You understand, like this is your own person. But it wasn't anything deep. And now you guys, they are out of the house. Anything goes, because this young lady asked her, whether they were friends. She said yes, she made a whole lot of friends in the house, because Kosi advised them to make friends in the house. And because once you come out, the heat outside is going to be much. So make sure you guys and the house are like together. Make sure you guys have a cordial space, so that by the time you come out and start seeing all those banter, you still have people that will be there to cheer you up. Okay, so young papi, you guys know that even before Z left the house, she didn't know anything. The thing young papi had with Liema, and he didn't tell her, I think it really broke her. But not just that, but when she came out of the show, I think her friends, her family, because she mentioned something that her family were, they had some kind of issues, but she being on the show brought the family together, because everybody needed to come together to achieve success. And her friends were actually there for her, because her friends were there, her dominators were there, you understand, trying to, like, that she didn't even know how this whole thing works. She has been a fan of Big Brother, but she doesn't really follow this banter on social media. Or her own is just watch Big Brother and you go and rest. So there were so much people were doing. And imagine coming out. She said they were showing her a lot of things. So maybe coming out, they've stayed showing her, look at what young papi is doing, look at what he did behind you, look at this, look at that, look at that. Just like the way Liema came out of the house, and fans were already waiting to let her know, we don't want this guy close to you. I think that was exactly what the Dominators did with her and young papi. And we saw that Makeke's homecoming, even when she tried to, like, hug and greet, she greeted young papi. The Dominators, if you guys can remember, decided to unfollow her that very day. So I think the whole young papi situation, they were cool in the house, not until she came out of the house and started seeing some things, friends, family, and she needed to, like, So now they asked about Snayee, right? So when they asked her about Snayee, guy, do you know what she said? She said, whoa, Snayee is my dog. That's my boy. Like, the way she said it, you guys, and she was just barbarasing, she was just laughing, and that ended it there. Okay, the interviewer didn't go far without question. He said, that's my boy. That is my person. That's my personal person. That's my, you guys know, people can have besties. It mustn't really be that it's very serious, but it may be her bestie. So I just believe that people should let them be. That you see besties doesn't mean they're already. I've seen besties, male, female, and they ended up not getting married. They got married to their own person. That even the guy's bestie was part of the groomsmen. We see it happen. You guys may be better off as friends, not as couple. But if it ends up as couple, fine. Nobody is saying, oh, Sinai, forget about Zanti. Of course, every relationship, every marriage that has issue, will also try to see if they are going to like come back together. You try to see if it's something you guys can work it out. Okay, if you have tried working it out, it's not working. You can as well move. But you guys know that shippers are adamant. Shippers always love their shipping, so they are looking at the altar. They are looking at anything. But even if it doesn't work out. I love some of the comments I saw from the dominators. They were like, "What? This is a pretty girl. Even if the whole relationship, even if there is no Zina here, she can still find somebody. She can still like she's unbothered." Okay, that was what some people were saying. So the way she said, "He's my dog. He's my person." Okay, so people that want to like having sleepless nights over this Sinai, please, you guys should just let them be. None of them have come out to say, oh, we are officially dating, oh, we are getting married. So why are you like having sleepless nights, headaches on people that are just living their normal life, doing what they love best? So she talked about her education, said she just had a diploma and she actually went to school for the family so that for her it's not really her passion. I'm really quite surprised. She speaks very well, and yeah, the composure was really top notch. Yeah, okay, I enjoyed the podcast, and the person, the only that was interviewing her is also very good. Okay, that one is also very good. So she said she actually went to school to get that diploma for, and imagine she got that, she had the transportation or whatever, and she's not even using it. So people think content creation is not a job. Content creation, oh, you don't have a talent. Like when she came out of the house, that was one of the things she battled. People think, oh, you're not doing anything, oh, you've got no talent, oh, you've got this, but they don't know that content creation is a thing on its own. It's like a career. It's like there are some brands. When we talk about content creation, it's not like everybody can now say camera, come on TikTok, come on Instagram, come on. No, like if you watch some of her vlogs, you will know that she is real a content creator. Okay, that's what she does, digital content creator. Okay, and yeah, so she mentioned that, and again she went ahead to talk about her, coming out of the show. She doesn't play with her dominators, that she really give it to them. They did so amazing. She never knew all those things were real, like when they say they gifted a house, they gifted this, not until she started receiving. Because her dominators knew she was a content creator, they got her all the vlogging kits she needed, got her a MacBook, not just a laptop. They got her a house, fully paid and furnished for a year, like a whole lot of things. She talked about family, how she lost her dad at the age of 2. So probably this her younger sister is not same dad, and you can see the age difference. Probably her mom had her later in life. Okay, there were so many things she talked about. Her sexuality, you guys know, Z always mentioned in the house. She's into both. Okay, she's bi. She's into both men and women. She doesn't know if her family knows, but from her interviews, she always says it. So probably, definitely, they might know. And it all started in high school. Okay, but that might change later. You guys know Z is somehow. I remember her first get to know me video where she said she just she doesn't even want to have kids, or just one. I remember people asked her that question where that her Q&A get to know me, they were talking about kids. I don't think she's somebody that want to have a whole lot of kids. She just said one or none, maybe, you guys. So, and when I saw that, I said, you want to end up with Sinai. I can see that Sinai love kids a lot too, because even yesterday while he was out there on the Bogart radio stuff they had outside, because he wasn't at Robertson's. He You could see him asking some kids. So I think, and being an only son, he may want to have kids. Well, you never can tell. So, but we are not talking about marriage here, right? Yeah, she mentioned that, and another thing she mentioned was What else does she mention? Oh, guys, I just want to remember. Okay, about the brand. She said the Msasi Magic stuff, because this lady asked her. She said, well, she felt they picked those they felt are really fit for the thing. I remember I said it sometime in one of my uploads. I said, you guys know everybody is not going to be a brand ambassador to Msasi Magic, because it's a kind of a show, it's a kind of, they might look for people that are radio hosts, TV presenter, content creators. And if you look at it, these are the people they really picked. Snayee, Z is a content creator. Snayee is a radio personality. Yolanda already has a podcast. This other person, and she's doing amazing. Mitch, you guys know Mitch is always behind the mic. Makeke is always also coming into it, and we saw the podcast between himself and Meg Junior in the house, where a lot of persons advised him. I'm even surprised they didn't go for Papa Ghost. I don't know, maybe probably I don't know. They just wanted these five, right? They may have their reasons. So I think she mentioned they chose those that they felt were fit, and I think, yeah, they are the ones perfect for that, because they are really into they are really behind the mic. So she revealed what they do, and she revealed it's a paid partnership, so it's not like it's free. They are being paid for that. Okay, so you guys, they are being paid, that taking their change. Okay, so I think that was all. I don't know if I can remember any other thing that she revealed on that show. She didn't really talk about much about her private life, talked about being a role model to her younger sister, wanting to succeed in life, and loves traveling. She's someone that always want to explore, learn about people's culture, people's currency, and all that and all that. So for the people that are dragging her over Snayee, you guys should just rest. Okay, they are very good friends, and if the shippers love them together, just let them be. Meg Junior is close to Liema, and you guys see, Markley shippers always barbars. Whenever they are together, they are good friends, and that doesn't mean Mark Junior comes, he sees Liema, he chats with Liema, he posts her, he encourages her, and he goes back to his Caesar. And he told us he's getting married in August, so we just can't wait to see. So I think that is the same way Z is with Snayee, and they are really very, very close post show. So why don't you guys let them be? You guys are already like going into 2025, when you're still in 2024, you guys are running faster than your shadow. Why don't you just let them be? Decision is theirs. Whatever it is theirs. He who wears the shoe know where it hurts. Snayee hasn't told you anything about Zanti. Zanti hasn't come to say anything about Snayee. And if it was like that, Zanti, trust me, man, Zanti would have come to say something. She would have put out something online, or some, some kind. You guys know how they make these cryptic posts, but no, we've not heard anything from her. Do you guys think? And now, so you guys should just let them be. If you really enjoyed this, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and be subscribed to my YouTube channel. And guess what, guys? Big Brother Nigeria is coming. You guys should be ready and ready and ready. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.